we are at the University of Toronto, and today we're going to be controlling the spread of Dutch elm disease. When we were first called in here, there were 3 large elms in the end of this row that were showing symptoms of Dutch elm disease. Leaves were starting to wither and they were starting to decline. And then sure enough, the following year they were dead completely. What we did, we were brought in and we provided treatment for these remaining elms in order to save them. If we hadn't performed that treatment, these trees definitely would have been lost. Basically, the way that the disease goes from one tree to the next is through a tiny little insect that bores into the tree. It goes right under the bark layer into the tree. That in itself doesn't cause that much damage, but it's carrying this disease on its body. So once it feeds on one infected tree, then it goes to the next, and like that the disease goes from elm tree to elm tree. Once a tree is infected, basically what happens is the cambium layer, the layer where all the sap is moving, clogs right up. So you're not getting any water or nutrients going up to the crown. The leaves are going to start to wither, turn brown, and large elm trees like this in one season will be gone entirely and need to be removed. So it's a devastating disease, and if it's not controlled, it can spread very quickly and has killed most of the large elm trees here in Ontario. We have a specially designed product that we can inject into the trees, and it's a fungicide that stops the spread of the Dutch elm disease. Since we've been doing that to these trees here, they're very healthy, and it hasn't spread and killed off any of the other elms. So it's a very effective product, and we've had really good results with it. Just to talk about the process a little bit, what we're going to do is small holes are drilled into the base of the tree. These are the sites where we're going to be injecting the product. The holes themselves will not leave any significant damage in the tree. There's a small plug that's inserted. Once we remove the injection needle, the tree is going to just compartmentalize over this small plug, and there's very little damage that's introduced to the tree. The way the product is brought into the tree is that it's injected into these points through a small pressurized system. And it's a really effective way of delivering the product because it acts systemically. So it's going to go throughout the whole canopy of the tree to all the leaf tips, and it's going to protect the tree from the fungus. We have a small IV kit that's pressurized, and that actually injects the liquid right into the tissue of the tree, right into the cambium layer, and that allows the tree to uptake the product, and it spreads throughout the crown of the tree. It's great for a lot of reasons. One, it's really effective in terms of how it distributes through the tree, so it's getting to all parts of the canopy. And two, we don't get any drift or any product going anywhere else that we don't want it to be other than in the tree itself.